What's up guys, this is Dave with a brand new series today. Unfortunately I haven't done a video in absolutely ages, so it's good to get back onto YouTube. I had a lot of stuff going on in my own personal life. Obviously that does come before YouTube. Football Manager wasn't exactly appealing to me, so I've spent a lot more time on like FIFA and stuff like that, but now I'm ready to start a brand new series and hopefully it's one that you guys will enjoy. Obviously I would appreciate any feedback on this brand new series, so make sure you do drop it a like and comment at the end of the video, or even now if you've quickly got a second. But to explain this series quickly, what I'm going to be doing is getting a random generator to pick a division for me, and then once we get the division, pick a random team from that division. And what I've got to do every season, I do this. I've got to win the league with the team that I get randomly chosen. So for example, say we get Liga and we get Marseille. We have to win Liga with Marseille. Coming up to the end of the season, we'll do this all again, and say I get League 1 and I get MK Dons, for example, I've got to win League 1 with MK Dons, and so on and so on. Every season I'll do a different team, and the series will end when I don't win the league. So this could be a really short series, or you know, it could go on for a few seasons, which is good. It's to pass the time and it's something that we can all enjoy, and I'll probably actually live com every single game, so it's a really long series that we can all enjoy anyway. So to go straight into it, we've got our division, we've got this timer. I've picked all the divisions up to the conference, from the Premier League down to the conference in England, the top 2 divisions in France, top 2 divisions in Spain, Scotland, Germany and Italy. I haven't really gone with any of the others. People are quite familiar with these, so that's what we're going to go for, and hopefully we get a half decent league. It's not always good to get a bigger team, because it may a bigger league rather, because you may get a smaller team. It's a bigger task to do it. So what are we going to get here? We're going to get French League 2, which is the second division in France. There's not many great teams in there, but hopefully it's enjoyable. We'll see what we can do anyway, and we'll now go on and put all the teams from that division in there and see what we can do. So I've got all the teams there from the second division in France now, and hopefully we'll get someone half decent. Well, I don't want the first season to be that boring. So this is just spinning now, and we get Le Havre AC. I'm pretty sure they're half decent. We'll have a look anyway. So that's the team we got drawn for the first season, and what I've got to do is ensure that they can win the second division in France. Otherwise this series was a bit of a waste of time, but now we'll go into Football Manager and see how we can do with them. So guys, we're into Football Manager now, and I've taken charge of Le Havre, or Le HAC is kind of the nickname there. Obviously in League 2, predicted 9th in the league, which isn't bad at all. In real life they finished 7th at the end of the season. Haven't ever won League 1, but they've won the French Cup once, and they've won the second division quite a few times. Our fierce rivals Rouen? They're not in our division anyway. But our youth facilities and training facilities are really decent. Our youth facilities are really strong. It's kind of a shame we're not here for a few years to see what kind of youth players we get, because obviously we're only here for the year, but unless we somehow draw them again, which would have been crazy. But meet the players, we'll do that in a minute. Our best player, the assistants picked out Alexandre Bonnet. He looks like he's an attacking left midfielder, which will fit into our formation very well. He's worth 1.2 million as well, which is really decent for this level, I feel. He's got a few under 21 French caps to his name, good acceleration, good natural fitness, and as a whole his stats look really decent. He's been at the club quite a few years, grabbing goals all over the shop really. It looks like they haven't been in the top division for a long time, so it may be difficult for us to see. They're on about maybe signing a striker and possibly a left back here, this free agent. But we'll have a quick look at the squad as a whole. Some decent players, hopefully, if we can grab the assistant reports up. There is some really decent players. So we've got Maxime Le Marchand. He's a centre back. He looks really good. Physical stats are really strong. He's worth 300k. He's a 24-year-old centre back. Jean-Pascal Fontaine, who is a central midfielder, again really strong looking stats, and number 7, he's valued at 600k. Bonnet we've already looked at. Modeste Mbani, Cameroonian defensive midfielder, again would fit into our formation quite well. And see if there's any decent strikes. We haven't really got a solid striker. We've got a fullback, Issam Shebeke, who hasn't got a picture there, but he's from, I'm not too sure where that was. But as a whole, we've got some really good defensive and midfield options, I feel. We're kind of lacking a striker. We've got a decent goalkeeper in the squad too, so it's something I'm going to address over the summer and over pre-season. We'll sort that out now. And then we'll quickly check out the fixtures. Who we've got first game? Angus Sco. No, we haven't. That's in March. I don't know why they're all down there. We've got Auxerre. I honestly don't know how to pronounce it. I'll learn that by the time we've got the match anyway. But we're July the 1st now, and that's the 2nd of August, so I've just got to skip forward a month, sort out all these transfers, and then we'll go and do that match. So guys, we're now in there. We got to the first game against Auxerre. So first thing we've got to do, I'm going to show you the transfers, what's been going on. So we haven't really signed any transfers much. We just needed more depth in that striker role. And I thought our team looked pretty decent when I checked it out. So 2 players have gone out on loan. I didn't really do them. I think it was the director of football. And 2 players have come in because a month isn't actually that long to buy much players in. I loaned in a young player, Ibrahim Keita from Wolves, who I'm quite familiar with. As Wolves are my local team, but he's just there as a backup if we ever need another striker. And then this next one, which I'm really happy with, is Thierry Ambrose from Man City, who's a really decent player and a good prospect. So he's already 2-star current ability, and I really think he can make the step up into the first team if we give him a few minutes. Schedule-wise, friendlies went okay. I skipped all these anyway. Beat the reserves 5-2. Drew 1-1 against Quevilly. Beat Lotte 2-1. Lost to Le Mans 1-0. Beat Grenoble 2-0. And lost to PSG with a Zlatan Ibrahimovic 46th minute goal. Just the 1 goal, which is pretty impressive. But we've got Auxerre this first game. We've got Châteauroux in the first round of the Cup as well coming up. So hopefully we can go and win this game today. We're going to clear that lineup and we'll get the assistant to pick the first team and see kind of where else we can improve on. There's no rules or anything, which is pretty good for this division. It gives us a bit more freedom, unlike you know, the Premier Division with loan players and stuff like that. So we'll go with that team. Mendes starting up front, Bonnet on the left, who we kind of checked out before. So we will now go on and have a quick look at their team and see if we can go on and improve that. So they Eurosport are going for an Auxerre victory, saying my inexperience will help them, which is kind of unfair, but we'll go with that. That should be fine, hopefully. Anyway, so we'll skip that interview. We're going for this 4-3-3, which we've been using in a few of my saves, and they're going for a 4-2-3-1. Leon, Boubi, Fontaine, Puy-Grenier, Aguilar, Kilic, Mulumba, Babi, Granic, Mbombo, and Diarra. Hopefully my pronunciations are okay there, but who knows. So encourage them. We'll go with a positive. Go and give their fans the money worth. See, it's very difficult. I've gone with no coach qualifications, no past experience, so the players aren't really, they don't know who I am, and it's going to be difficult for me as a manager to influence these players and encourage them. So first season going to be a bit interesting, and hopefully this series can be quite fun. So this is the first game of the whole series, and we're kicking, I think this is us on the ball. I hope it is. Yeah, it is, in the lighter blue, kicking from left to right. We've got a chance here maybe with Mendes. No, and Auxerre. A good save from our keeper Diallo, who I think is on loan. We looked at goalkeeper options. Paul Robinson from Blackburn was available, but I couldn't really quite afford the wages, so I left that one in the end. Can we break here? SARS into Bonnet. And we've won a throw-in. We've only just had our first shot of the game, so Auxerre dominating this game slightly. They are the favourites though, so hopefully we can keep them at bay. As long as we don't lose the first game of the season, I think that's pretty strong from us, and hopefully we can do so. And it's about 40 minutes gone, and Mulumba came very close. Another really smart save from our goalkeeper there to stop them from scoring. And they've got the upper hand very much in this first half, and we've brought a guy down right on the corner of the area, and they've come very close again to taking the lead. So we're coming up to half time now, just a couple of minutes to go, and then it's half time, and there we go. So half time 0-0. One shot is all we need really, and we'll go with the money worth talk again. Weren't that bad. No one was that bad, but and they can improve. So I think Thierry Ambrose is going to be our secret weapon this season. So hopefully with some minutes he's going to improve dramatically. He's a really good player on this game, and his potential is ridiculous as well. Can become a really strong English Premier League forward. So hopefully we can use that to our advantage this season. And once we give him a few minutes, he could probably be the top goal scorer in this division. So this game is just zipping by with not much chances really. So just over half an hour, just under half an hour to go rather. We're going to bring on Ambrose now. And we'll give him that team talk of show me where you are. He seemed confused and demotivated for some reason. So 25 minutes to go, and he's up there now. Very quick forward, Ambrose. Hopefully he can be like Mohamed Solly in the Maltese Challenge if you haven't seen that. He's incredible. So 10 minutes to go, and this second half has just not offered anything now. We've only got defensive options on the bench really. Which is someone I probably should have considered. Bring on some fresh legs at right back, and then we'll bring on this guy at right mid. Hopefully he can be okay there. For the last 5, I'm going to just keep it as it is. 0-0 I would take this first game of the season. I'm not going to push too far forward. We'll keep that as it is, and it seems like that's probably the most boring second half you'll ever see on Football Manager. There we go. No highlights whatsoever. Really boring first game of the season, but there we go. We didn't lose. We'll go calm, and we were unlucky. We didn't really create much that game, unfortunately, but you know, we're only going to improve. I'm not very familiar with this team. And, you know, to start off, we've stayed 12th in the league out of the 20 teams. We're about mid-table so far, and obviously we've got to go and win this division, and hopefully we can do so. So guys, if you did enjoy this first episode, please drop me a like. It'll help me out and know where I can do, what I can do with this series and stuff. And make sure you drop a comment out, maybe things I could do, maybe things I could look at, maybe even for next season or the future episodes of this series. Make sure you drop me a follow on Twitter, which is @DaveAsAPartyFM. Subscribe if you are new, and I will see you all next time. Cheers guys.